I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my overview weekly message for May the 6th. Quite a bit happening this week, but it's a great week. There's lots of energy, and certainly if you've been waiting for news, then there's lots of things coming up around communication. And I hope most of you after this week start to get a feel that things are starting to come through. So let's work through it. First of all, on the 10th, there's a new moon. It's in the sign of Taurus. It's actually an eclipse this month, and the new moon is when the sun and the moon are in the same sign. They conjunct, they're right at the same degree. This month it's in Taurus. So with Taurus, it can be the start of Taurus. The house of Taurus will represent money and possessions. It's also with the moon, it can be a little bit possessive. So if it's to do with love or relationships, you want to sort of keep everything on a stable existence and not, try not to think about what you don't have and focus on what you do have. And remember, we're all individuals, so everybody has a peculiarity in one sense. I know I do. So you want to allow people to be who they are, and that includes yourself, and own your good and your not so good points. Love the irresistible and the irritating of yourself, and come to terms with it with other people. So, but basically, the new moon or the solar eclipse is a start. It's a new start. It breathes new energy in. It's like the new cycle, no matter depending on what area of life, what house, what solar house that relates to. It's going to give you a kick of energy that comes through. Now, also in Taurus, there's the aspects for this week. Mars and Mars, the planet of action, and communication planet Mercury are conjunct as well. So great to put your words into action and follow through and really make a difference. What you do want to be careful with this aspect is that you don't be too rash, okay? So you want to think before you speak, be a little bit more strategic, and edit your words, because once you say something, then that's it. It's too late to take it back. I know that's sort of simplistic, but if you can just think about what you say first, which I know is not always possible, but good advice if you can remember it. Now the sun is also conjunct with communication planet Mercury, sorry. This is always my 11th video, so I get a little bit tongue-tied after all of it. So I apologize for that. So the sun is also conjunct with Mercury. So this is going to just help you to stay true to who you are and be able to put your thoughts across in a manner that you want them to come across, in a manner that you want them to be heard. Now, it's very important that you do that, because also this week, earlier in the week, on the 7th, which is a Tuesday, there's a trine between Pluto, transformational Pluto, once again, Mercury, communication planet. So it's important that you're true to yourself, and you say, you present your arguments or viewpoints in the way that you feel, rather than in the way that you think someone else could or should have done something, okay? It's always far less confrontational if you can put something across from your point of view, rather than turn it around and, make someone feel wrong because they didn't do it in the way that you felt they should have been. I hope that makes some sense. Right, now there is some movement with Venus this week. It's going to transit into the sign of Gemini, and it's going to join planet of abundance and expansion, Jupiter. Now, Jupiter's been in this position for almost 12 months now. It's going to move out of Gemini on the 26th of June, so it's really only there for another 6 weeks. But right at the end of this month, So, about 4 weeks before it moves out, um, Venus and Jupiter are going to conjunct. So they're going to be on exactly the same degree in the same sign. And this is going to be on the 28th. So we're moving towards that. So when this happens, it's like a lucky transit. It's a very beneficial transit. So depending on what house, once again, that falls in for you, then that's when things can start to come together. So it's almost like with the solar eclipse this week on the 10th, and these conjunctions with the Sun and Mercury and Mars, then it's like things start this week. It's like you get a new beginning. You start to communicate, and you can almost feel or see how things are going to start to fall into place. So it's a very nice week to sort of kick the energy off and start to work towards that wonderful vibration that's going to be towards the end of the week. Now, of course, on the 20th, there is going to be a square between Pluto and Uranus. So, that's going to upset the apple cart a little bit, or a lot in some cases. But um, let's leave that until we get a little bit closer on that, okay? All right, have a great week, everybody. Thank you so much for following my work, and I hope you're really enjoying the new website, the Mistress of Astrology website, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye for now.